Go, boy!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back talking about the found footage. I can't even call this found footage
This
movie.
it's not found footage, CJ.
Yeah, no,
It's not. This is clearly, hey, let's see what's happening via an M1 like MacBook Pro.
Yeah, the movie is called Missing. It's directed by Nick Johnson and Will Merrick. I believe they are the people behind they did another movie, Searching, which is the John Cho movie that I talked about. Same people that did that movie as well. Um Movie stars Ken Leung, Storm Reed, and Nia Long, and these are your principal three. Plus, you have Joaquin Amada. You might know him. No, not her. No. Who was the guy in Colombia that she was talking to?
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
He was the bad guy in Fast Five.
He was.
That's how I know who he is, because I was like, it's the guy from Fast Five.
Yeah, they put him in this movie. Shit, I'm sorry, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, no, I am right. Joaquin Omada. Yes.
Okay, Joaquin Omada.
He's a Uber driver slash was it Uber Eats?
No, he wasn't Uber. He was that company that you call that will go to a residential area or an office space just to do cleaning. Yeah. He wasn't even an Uber driver or nothing.
Yeah, kind of along the lines of that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. So he's like the supporting cast alongside Daniel Hennessy, who plays Agent Park, and those are your core people in this movie. And I would say this: I was genuinely intrigued by the movie. I had already previously seen the movie they did, Searching, with John Cho. It's set up the same way, where you have a premise, a twist, and then it's like you think you know where the movie's going, and they present another twist, and you're like, okay, shit, that came out of nowhere. That was genuine. And to the movie's credit, in this movie, you're watching the movie. We're not going to spoil it, but you're kind of going along with it, and then the movie hits you with their twist. Now, I've seen the trailer, so the trailer kind of gave it away on certain things, but they gave you the mystery. So you're intrigued by the movie. It's a mystery. So the basic premise is as so. You have a girl by the name of June who lives with her mom, Grace, who is with her boyfriend, Kevin. And typical family, her mom, is being a mom, worried about her and what she does and all that stuff. She's being a teenager and all that.
Pure Zoomer.
Yeah, very Zoomer. And she's about on a computer and stuff. And like you said, like Sue said, given how the film is set up, it's from the perspective of her MacBook and also her iPhone and stuff. And we see her typing different things and searching and all that stuff. And basically, prototypical of a situation, her mom is, we find out her dad died from a disease, I'm going to guess cancer. And she's dating this guy, Kevin, and, how most kids are with their mom dating their parent dating somebody. They're like, I don't know you, you're not my parent, kind of thing, and stuff. Awkward, as they say.
It's just your turn, bro.
Yeah, it's just your turn, man. It's your turn, dog. Sorry, it just is what it is. So, long story short, her mom and the boyfriend go on a trip to Colombia, and as her parents in Colombia, she's partying and doing whatever, and stuff. And then the day she's supposed to pick up her mom and boyfriend, something happens.
Hours and hours go by and no sign of her parents whatsoever.
And thus kicks off the story of this movie, of her figuring out what the hell happened to her mom and boyfriend in Colombia. And you can kind of see where this goes, essentially.
Let's just say that the twists and turns are quite plentiful.
There's at least 2 twists in this movie that I was like, I didn't see that coming. Like, all right, interesting. Because the trailer presents it as a one-way kind of thing where you think and like, okay, all right, let's see where this predictable twist goes. And it's like, oh, okay.
The whiplash that this movie hits you with.
Well, the second twist is the whiplash. The first one is like, okay, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Second time, I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Like this is just that,
Second time, no, second time I'm like, give me the neck
my
brace.
neck.
I'm like, I need the neck brace, bro. This hurts.
Actually, the third twist is like, well, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
The third one, yeah, that third twist. I'm like, oh, stop it, stop.
It really is. It's like, really.
I almost pulled a Mark Wahlberg and hit the what? No. No. I'm like, please don't tell me that's what it is.
Now, I'll say this.
It doesn't take anything away from the movie. That was just my reaction.
This is one of those movies that, like, you know, we talked about playing how it's a very Sunday afternoon movie. I would say this movie is kind of in the same vein where it's background noise to me, where it's like you have it on the background, you be on FX. FX will show this movie on like on a midday movie and shit, where you're like, huh, all right, I'll just throw this on while I'm doing some work and have it on in the background. That's the type of movie it is. And it's not to say the movie is like badly made or anything. No, it's made very well. It's definitely different. And the reason why I say found footage is because the creators and the director, this is their new thing that they've done, because not just this movie and Searching, there has been other movies like I think you remember that horror movie that came out a couple of while ago where it was like all the friends are on a Zoom call or whatever and some killer is killing them.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, so we've seen this type of thing before. It's kind of a genre into it of itself at this stage, just like in our era we had the Blair Witch Project and all the found footage movies come. This is kind of a new genre, so to speak, in a way. I mean, hell, you could even say was it Chronicle was kind of sort of like the prelude to this kind of thing too, in a way.
Yeah, it is. I personally, I fell in love with how this movie was shot. Like from the way that they filmed everything from inside of a computer to like just all the video, like all the video shots, the way that they operated the websites, the way that they had the video playing, a lot of stuff did make me go, okay, this is straight up movie stuff, because no video call looks this clear.
I mean, even down to like, and besides that too, even the way the characters go about certain things, like, June, she's just like any other kid, where when she's trying to find out, like when she's searching for her mom and her boyfriend, she's doing things like, oh, let me check the tourist cameras to see where they were at and kind of stuff. Or because a lot of this stuff is things that you can easily search on online. It's not even like, oh my God, it's hard to look for.
With a small handful of a little bit of reverse engineering.
Yeah, a lot of reverse engineering, a lot of stuff that me and you take a lot of information assurance tests for in government spaces and are told not to do.
Exactly.
A lot of fishing.
It was quite a bit of fishing.
A lot of fishing. Not
no
fishing.
No,
we're talking the other fishing.
No, Chris. I'm sitting here going, all right, where's the tackle box? Because this girl is going fishing for real,
man. Like,
because for a fact she's on the phone with the government agent. Not this is nothing, no spoiler or whatever, but she's on the phone with a government agent saying, all right, I'm giving you a heads up right now that anything that you're doing criminally to figure out what's going on will be admissible in court. So you telling me this won't help.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Yeah. Like, this will not help. Because the whole time I'm sitting here going, oh God, how much of a security violation are we witnessing here?
Bro, she violates so many fucking security violations, hacking into her mom's Google account and hacking into the boyfriend's fucking account and her business. I'm like, dear God, like, what the hell, man?
Like upon watching this, I'm going, this is how hackers are made.
But Zoomer, I will say this, to the movie's credit, Zoomers, they have reached that level of being able to do shit like this.
Yeah,
I've seen it firsthand. I've like, this is nothing new. So I would say the movie did a good job of not making you feel like this is something that's like science fiction. It's like, no, this is a real thing. Like, you can actually do this kind of shit if you really put your mind to it and shit. Like if you really give a fuck to do it, you know.
But it does make me hope that when this movie does get released, I want to see. I really hope that one day I can scroll through YouTube and I'll find like I guess this movie's interpretation of Legal was it Legal Eagle, where they'll be pointing out, all right, this is bull crap. That's legit.
Shit, even more shit. What is this?
Like, if she tried to do this, this crap would have got thrown out in court if this was a real thing.
But like you said, the way this movie is shot, though, I think we've come a long way from the days of old where you feel like when you have to make a movie, you need like a specific type of camera. It's like, dude, you can use this shit.
Yeah,
you can use a fucking iPhone. You know, like we've hit that since I'll probably say the past 10 plus years of being able to film movies on phones at this stage, and they look really good. And you don't really, I'm not saying you don't need high quality studio cameras or anything, but if you're making a simple movie like this, you probably don't really need like a ginormous camera and all this shit to do it. You really don't.
No, just look at it more of a challenge accepted.
Yeah. Because clearly you're getting all these actors using their phones to film certain things. And they're obviously getting directions from the director on doing X, Y, and Z. Because it looks like this movie was, I mean, technically we're still in COVID, but there's moments in the movie where you see some people with masks on and some people with no mask on. And I'm like, okay, so we clearly were kind of like when we were in 2021-ish when they're doing that. But I will say this though, besides it being well shot, shout out Storm Reed. She has been on a roll. She's the girl from the Invisible Man that got punched by the Invisible Man.
She's been coming up, man. I honestly, I almost forgot that was her.
Yeah, she was Bloodsport's daughter. Fuck you. Just,
bro, she got decked in that movie.
I mean, I would give her credit. That girl, when you need her to be like just her quivering and crying and being in peril, she can do it. It's like on cue, boom, in peril. You know, Nia Long is, just gonna say it, it's Nia Long.
Yeah, she was good. Like, Nia Long was she was fine.
Be a good looking mom. That's all.
Yeah, be a good looking mom.
Don't really need much out of you, Nia. It's just you have a wheelhouse. You can just stick in that. What was up?
Oh. No. They're my neighbors downstairs.
Yeah, that's all you really need from Nia Leong. Ken Leong, though, I would say he does a good job playing Kevin. And that again, he's like I'm not the stepdad yet, but
I'm trying to be cool, but I'm super awkward about it.
Also, I'm like, yo, kid, how'd you pull Nia Long?
We're not going to talk about that. We're not, Chris.
I don't want to do that, but I'm just like,
Chris, I want you to put that in the trunk and chuck it in the river. All right. We're not going to talk about that.
Almost close to science fiction. Almost.
We were this close to aliens.
This is Jet Li and Aaliyah all over again.
Stop! No, it's not. First of all, if that were the case, Ken has to throw a punch. All right.
But then you know what? No. But jokes aside, Ken Leon is a really good actor. I'm not even going.
Yeah, he's good.
That dude has come a long way from Rush Hour. Look, man. If you watch Industry, he is really good in that show. Like I'm saying this, but I'm like, yo, it's like automatic. Like, bro, you were in Rush Hour as the bad guy, and now, boom, you're like this great character actor, and it's like, damn, like, yo, you really come a long way, man.
I mean, the character you played in Rush Hour was pretty badass too. So
one note, but badass too.
One note, but come on, it's 98. You get away with one note.
Now Ken Leon, like, yo, he's a great character actor, commanding force, but still, I'm like, got Nia Long. Yeah, good for you. Like, sure. Whatever.
Went from kidnapping Soo Young to
getting with Nia Long.
That's a come up, man.
No, I would say this though. I don't want to dive into the story, but I will just say this: like, I can admire the movie for its plot line, that it is engaging. It's one of those things where that's why I say it's a movie I can only watch one time, and then the next time I see it is background, because like once you see the twist, you're kind of like, all right, well, I already know the twist, but I am
Mhm.
still interested in watching it again. To maybe you might pick and see, okay, where did I miss the twist at? Now that I know the twist, and where does it hit at here? And you kind of see different things. So I would say it is kind of like a mystery kind of thing where you just pick up on it when you watch it the second or third time, if you really are into like watching these type of movies
Tell
multiple
me,
times.
well, tell me, tell me if you agree. Was this not the greatest advertisement for a MacBook Pro?
Dude, dude, I've seen many movies and TV shows that advertise Apple products. I feel this movie, and I'll even say Searching too, because Searching also used a lot of Apple products, MacBook and the iPhone. It's definitely an advertisement for the iPhone and the MacBook, and I'm still not going to get one, but hey, cool. Look, I use a MacBook for work. That's the closest you're going to get out of me on that. The closest you're going to get out of me.
I was this close.
I like the infrastructure. I like what you can do.
I was, fam. I was this close.
Not
I was
trying to
this.
be-
I was this close from while we're in the theater, pulling out my laptop and I'm going, MacBook Pro M1 for sale.
Yeah, you're looking at
What do
prices
we-
and you're like,
I'm looking at the prices and I go, close laptop, put it away.
no, it's the meme of closed laptop and you just chuck the fucking shit out the window. You're disgusted at the price of this shit. You could buy multiple fucking damn good HD Chromebooks off that shit. The price you paying, shit.
I could buy the most powerful Samsung tablet and be good.
Build a goddamn budget computer off that shit.
I mean, I get it. This thing would last me like hopefully about 20 years.
But it is good product. This is what we like to. I mean, look, we grew up in the era of product placement in movies.
I
think
just
that
saw it.
yeah, you just saw it. But I will say I appreciate movies like this where the product placement really emphasizes what you can do with an Apple computer and an iPhone, with Siri and all that stuff. And there's a moment in the movie where Siri is used, and you're like, of course. What? Nobody thought of this like 30 minutes ago. Like,
Yep.
but whatever. And funny enough, there is a tie-in to a show within the show that I laughed fucking hard. Like, fuck out of here. Are you serious? Like,
Yes.
all right.
When you see it, you're gonna laugh at it.
Would I go to theaters to see this? I mean, if it hit streaming, I'd probably see it. But this looks like a movie that I would see on Netflix before I would pay money to go to the theaters to see it.
First time seeing this, I would go to the theater.
You would? So is it like playing where we're saying pay your day prices again, essentially?
If I can get it at a matinee price, I would go see.
Yes, matinee price.
Matinee. This is the matinee.
Yeah, this is a matinee price type movie and stuff. So I'm not saying you gotta jump out your seats and go see Missing right now, but
yeah, in no way am I saying run out there and go experience the
Missing
4D
in 4D.
the 4DX experience of Missing. No,
I don't even think there is a 40X in this damn movie.
The
rumble's gonna happen when she's on the computer, like she's typing and shit. Like,
I don't want to experience this movie in 40X. I really don't.
This is a movie that doesn't really ask much of the actors too. That's another thing. It's like, just play like regular people. It's like you're not really demanding much of anything. And it's not to say that when the drama hits, there's no drama, but it's like it doesn't feel like it's demanding a lot out of the folks, which is a good thing. So
because you spend the time that you're spending, your brain is like racked trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, because it's really going a mile a minute, like between her typing and trying to figure things out. It's like, and it's like, oh, okay, shit, like.
Let me
Which
tell
it
you.
kind of makes sense because it's like if we're typing on a computer and we're trying to search for stuff, you're kind of going a mile a minute, clicking everywhere too. So it's like
Yeah.
a frantic pace.
You got tabs open like crazy. You got sticky notes all over the place.
It's like that fucking "It's Always Sunny" meme with Charlie like looking
Yes.
crazy and shit.
It's like, as you can see.
It's Pepe Silva, Pepe Silva, Pepe Silva.
but for real, I would say check this movie out.
Yeah, definitely check a movie
Yeah,
out.
check it out. Matinee at the very least. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth seeing it and stuff. So, But anyways, that is it. And we will catch you guys next time for another movie. Peace.
Deuces.